welcome to the Lifestyles of the Strange and Exotic Random Movie Review. And I have now finally got my hands on Suicide Squad. And, it came out and I was kind of debating, well, do I want the DVD? I usually try to get, like, the DVD, Blu-ray, digital. But I kind of looked at the two, and it's like, well, you don't get any, like, bonus features. You just sort of get the Blu-ray. And it's like, well, if I already have the DVD, you don't necessarily need the Blu-ray. So I'm like, eh. So I got the DVD version and, kind of saved some bucks there because, it was the same bonus features, which I have yet to watch. Now, I didn't know too much about it as far as, like, what the plot was. I don't think they ever really kind of shared that, none of the reviews really were spoiler reviews. Other than, like, Joker's only in there for, like, 3 minutes and da-da-da-da-da-da. So I'm like, I knew of the hype, but I didn't quite understand the basis of the hype. So I kind of went in going, well, okay, it's DC. I know who the characters are. I got the big idea. Okay, la 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 la. So I watched it, turned it on, and, I was kind of wondering, what the hype was all about. It's a pretty cover anyway. It's just a really strange cover. I don't know. Referring to my notes. It does seem to be in the same universe as, like, Batman versus Superman, because in, like, a couple of very, very quick scenes, they kind of allude to, like, the end of Batman versus Superman. And so, apparently, and it's, of course, Affleck's Batman, which is just, I can't picture Ben Affleck as Batman. I know him as Daredevil, so I don't know. I've never seen either I haven't seen either. No, they haven't done a full Batman one just with Affleck yet, have they? I don't know, but the one I do want to see is the Wonder Woman one. So I was really excited when I got to see the Wonder Woman intro preview. Hell yeah, I gotta go see that. So it doesn't lag. It doesn't spend like 20 years, Different Michael, you are a pain in my butt munch. You know that? There we go, okay. I was trying to say, it doesn't, like, lag, like, it doesn't spend 10 million years of, like, people's backstories and whatever. It hits the ground running, which is really kind of cool. And it keeps the same pace throughout the entire movie. I don't watch TV much. I pretty much rely on YouTube. So I don't know I think there's Arrow. I think maybe there's been a season of The Flash. I don't know if there are, like, other, DC superhero TV shows. And again, the cameos are, like, split seconds, enough to register, okay, I know this guy, and then they move on. It's like, you have to make sure you don't blink in this movie, basically. But it does kind of go, wink, wink, we got a show, watch now. So it kind of feels kind of wedged in there, sort of. They, at one point, go, well, where are you keeping all these guys? Where are the Suicide Squad being held? And they go, Black Site. And I'm like, well, isn't it Black Gate? But then maybe that's just within the game lore. I don't know. But it's like, well, couldn't you just call it Blackgate? It's a prison, obviously. You're in world. Why can't you call it what it is? I don't know. But I was kind of like, well, that's kind of strange. And there was a scene that's probably iconic by now where you got Joker surrounded by, like, a circle of, like, weapons. And in the very, very corner, I swear to God, I saw like, a boy and a girl onesie. And I know there's, like, part of the comic that Harley did supposedly have a kid. I don't know if it's considered canon or not, but it's part of the DC lore, so I'm pretty damn sure that's what that was. So I'm like, Now, I don't know if it's my DVD player, my little portable DVD player, but everything I've seen on it so far hasn't been in deep blackness. It's like I could barely make out what was going on in the movie. It was filmed in such, low lighting. And it's like, why? Turn it up just a little bit. Mm. So maybe if I watched it on like my computer or something, but I think it's just like for effect, you know, it's dark and gritty, and it's like, yes, but I want to know, you know, some characters totally disappeared, you know. Uh, there were some amusing jokes. I did like Harley's personality. I can see why everybody was so in love with Harley, and I love the couple of wink winks to her original costume. So I am Team Harley. I liked it. I had no problem with her whatsoever, and she even got the accent right. It just was Harley, like original first time you see her Harley. So I liked it. I liked how they did it, and they were, you know, your typical Will Smith kind of charming joke kind of things too. So it's the humor wasn't like forced. It just it was good. It was enough to kind of lighten things up and kind of realize that they're people. To, you know, they might be bad guys, but they're still kind of people. If that makes sense. I mention that. Except I don't understand their choice of music. There's like a song with Eminem that kind of made sense, but there was like they just sort of threw random songs into the movie that kind of sort of fit. I thought each character was kind of going to get their like own theme song, and it kind of with like Deadshot and Harley sort of kind of worked, but then it just sort of went nowhere with the other ones, and it's like, what? It just didn't make sense. It's like, well, here's a playlist. Basically, whoever was editing or whatever, or the sound designer, it's like, oh, here's my playlist. We'll just throw it in the movie. And some of the teammates, I'm not even sure why the hell they're there. It's like, are they even in here? Like Captain Boomerang. You see a boomerang once in the movie. Not quite sure what the hell his superpower is. You get the guy that climbs things. Wow. And not even like in Spider-Man sense. He uses a grappling hook. Wow. So you've got some really lame-ass people in this team. You got a couple of cool ones. I do love El Diablo. He was awesome. For the most part, the group is pretty interesting. I kind of like to know more about the Asian lady there and sort of her mystical katana there. She must, if she's in here, she must have at least a comic or something. If anybody knows if they're all got titles to them, do tell, because I'm only familiar with some of them. So, yep. And it's an interesting take on a movie where you're using like the bad guys as the heroes, where you really don't have good guy, bad guy, where the good guys are just as bad as the bad guys. Their motives are just kind of like in the sort of main villain, the there's a cheese factor to it, which is so comic book though. It was a perfect comic book in movie form. And the brother in the movie, it's like I couldn't take him seriously. I don't know what the hell it was with his design. He there was just something strange. Like he was just a neon sign with legs. It was just something they could have done so much better with the brother. They got the sister good. I liked how her design and how that worked out, and you know, even the way she kind of moved and stuff. That was good. But the brother was like, he was kind of like neon Venetian blinds. It was just, no, it was sad. But again, yeah, El Diablo looked awesome. So I don't quite understand quite the hype. It was a very enjoyable movie. I did enjoy watching it. Look forward to watching the special features there, which apparently Task Force X 1 Team 1 mission. Discover the rich legacies of DC's most infamous bad guys. So maybe my questions will be answered there. How they whip themselves into shape, get the inside story, and really, ain't nobody fighting in those shoes. I'm like, what? Though Harley is crazy. Maybe she can pull it off. As a chick, we kind of notice that type of thing. Joker and Harley, the it couple of the underground. Writer-director reveals techniques for creating an authentic surreal world. The gag reel should be very interesting. So, but it is kind of funny how they kind of promote Joker, that he's sort of in your face, but when he's on screen, you know he's on screen. He ain't no, he is up in that shit. So I do like Leto's Joker. He's much more of the killing joke type Joker, more modern Joker. So it was a good take on that. The team is hit and miss. I mean, I don't know if they're going to be making more movies with this group, so you can get even more of a background, but I am interested to know more about these characters. I mean, we all know Harley. I'm familiar with Deadshot. I don't know, of course, we all know Killer Croc. And the others, I don't know. But I'm interested to know more. So, it's a fun romp in the DC universe. So, I do recommend Suicide Squad to the two of you that might not have seen it already, so... Since I had no pudding to watch it with. So... Got that part. Good movie, worth a watch. Obviously, on DVD. So, thank you for watching. Do remember to comment, rate, share, and subscribe. There's always room for one more at the Strange and Exotic. We were all mad here.